Hey guys, Bendy Kubro Ink Demon here. Sorry I haven't been posting for a while. Forgive me, please. So yeah, today we're gonna be discussing Marvel vs. Capcom 4, a concept. Last time we were here, we discussed the characters, the stages, new characters, and that was it. Well, if you haven't watched the last one, you should probably go watch it now because there's like spoilers, and I feel like we all know you don't want to hear that. Like, I don't want to ruin the experience for you, or I feel like the last one was a good experience, but sorry I haven't been posting for a while. I really need to get back and posting daily, but you know, you have school. Sorry. So yeah, let's do a school and many other things. Well, maybe just school. Yeah, that's it. So today we are gonna be discussing part 2 in the last one. I feel like of Marvel versus Marvel versus Capcom 4. But and okay, so now if you checked the last video, which I should have told you later, but forgive me, which is I said everyone was returning, which I feel like nobody expected, but I feel like they should allow every character to return so they won't make any more people angry. Who should be in Marvel vs. Capcom 4, but I think we probably don't know that's never gonna happen. And some of us believe Marvel vs. Capcom 4 is never actually gonna happen in the future. And and Capcom will just have to cross over with another game, which is messed up, but still. But I feel like, I said everyone was returning, but the question is, who's going to be our starting roster? Well, in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, you had to unlock characters, because your starting roster, I think, if I'm wrong, am I wrong? If I'm wrong, it's like either Guile, Amigo, Cyclops, Wolverine, I don't know. Or maybe Zangief, Ruby Heart, Cable, I don't know. I don't know the starting roster, but for this game, I feel like we should bring that back, starting off with a little small roster. So I feel like for this, we're going to do the Marvel vs. Capcom 1 style, because for one, I feel like that would make it fair. And I had to check. So if I don't get the only characters that you will be able to play are Chun-Li, or I should put music to entertain you. Or wait. Chun-Li, Spider-Man, Ryu, Captain America, Zangief, Morgan, Hulk, Captain Commando, Gambit, Mega Man, War Machine, Roll, Wolverine, Jin, Samagora, and that's it. So, yeah, have fun locking the rest of the characters. Oh, and yeah, the new characters. I feel like you have to lock the new characters too. If not, you can lock them in story mode or at the shop. And I know what you're gonna say, but the shop is I know. The shop is where you have to buy stuff online, but online. But for this, I feel like I would go different. I would have the shop be basically a Super Smash Bros. Ultimate theme, because one, Super Smash Bros. Did this once, right? So why can't Capcom do this? So you would have coins. I don't know what type of coins, but just coins to buy stuff, characters, models, concept art, and I feel like I should just discuss the modes first, because I feel like I'm just discussing one right now. The shop. costumes, skins, art, stages, intros, outros, characters, tags, concept art. You'll be able to buy characters or DLC characters, costumes, skins, and I know Capcom does a promotion to, if you pre-order the game now, you get this costume, which managed to save Street Fighter 5. Yeah, that's awesome. Which, Capcom, you don't have to, look, if your game does bad, it does bad, but then again, Street Fighter 6 wouldn't happen at all, but, who knows. So now that I covered Shop, there are 4 more modes we have to cover about. Gallery, okay, no, let's just do this more. Online mode. Spectator mode. Spectating matches if you have nothing else to do. Tournament, be a live tournament. You can spectate those tournaments too. Be in a tournament or be in event tournaments where you get a character. King of the Hills will basically be like, come on, Mortal Kombat has done it, Injustice has done it, so I feel like Marvel vs. Capcom needs to do this. And battles will be online battles, which will be different. I'll be saving for that for later. Survival. Oh, we don't know what survival. Well, survival was just having. I mean, like, you know, it's basically like All-Stars, like destroying the roster of Marvel vs. Capcom. It's basically like Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Stardust League is starting like easy mode from other players too. You could battle other players that are having the game for fun. And Warriors League is basically hard mode. So it's like Smash Bros. Fun. Stardust League is for fun. Warriors League is for glory. Lobby is where you can create a lobby or join a lobby. Event tournaments, which I already discussed. Ranked matches, player matches will be the same thing for Marvel vs. Capcom Elite, I think. Wow. And leaderboards would be like who's on top, who's on top, who has the highest score, and who's their best mains, who they made the most. You'll be able to look at this character, the player's history, like, and checking out like who's the best at, which characters they're good at, and which characters are not, which you can actually trigger people and you too. So have fun. Sorry, I don't know. Sorry. Team battles will be having you 3 people and 3 other people teaming up. Like, online, together. Ow, frick. Like, 3 other people. Okay, there would be like 6 players in this, where you battle it out. And you could pick either in your mains, and you could switch. And the player can switch whenever they want. And for the fun of it, I have this game. I have Marvel vs. Capcom. Have be on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation 5, and Xbox One. And you're probably wondering why. I'll save that for later. Yeah, I know that's getting a hint, but so let's back to the video. Be selecting the characters in the stage. Yeah, and you'll be battling it out, but this time you'll be switching, and the players can come and assist you. I mean, consider like Street Fighter Cross Tekken, where there's six of you battling it out. It could be perfect. Now, let's get to offline mode. Oh, God. So, arcade. will be the same. Choosing characters and battling out and defeating the final boss, which you're probably wondering, Bendy, who's the final boss of this game? Yeah, I was trying to figure that out. I didn't know who would be the final boss, and I didn't want to deal with that whole merge world things again, like last time. Jeez, I remember last time. So for this, we're not merging worlds. We're just like a story mode. Like, yeah, if Marvel and Capcom are gonna bring this back, just make it better than the last one, please. I'm sorry I have to be silent because my mom was getting up. I'm literally freaking out. So okay, the story is. Okay, I'm trying to think of a story because I've been not thinking of a story. Is that Thanos? Or wait, I'm not doing that merge worlds thing. So yeah, Dormammu. Sorry, Dormammu goes to the Capcom dimension for some villain evil's reason after being defeated by Doctor Strange and to team up with the Avengers or an X-Men. You could include them in there. Dormammu goes to the other world, which is known as Capcom World. He retreats there and then meets Akuma. I don't know. Okay, wait. I think I thought of a better one. Bliss. Yeah, the villain from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Bliss? Yeah, Bliss. And Dormammu Bliss agreed that he was defeated once too by the Capcom heroes, or Street Fighter, if you want to count them. Dormammu was defeated by the Avengers and X-Men and Doctor Strange too, so they decided to team up. And they decided to merge worlds, not permanently, like just make characters disappear to the other worlds, but like consider it like Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. But if Darkseid and Shao Kahn escaped and they meet each other and make other characters disappear. So yeah. So this is basically the story mode I'm talking about right now, because there's a story mode in the main menu. Sorry. So yeah. Characters start disappearing from different worlds, and the invader, both sides thinking it's the other world, and yeah, I'm taking this plot to Marvel vs. DC, kind of like, so they realize they have to go attack the other one. Yeah. Sorry. Dormammu and Abyss are smiling, and yes, and sorry, Abyss won't be playable in the Capcom side, so forgive me, because how do you make this thing work? That's the real question. Like, how do you make this guy work? Like, he's like, he even has forms. Final form, Bliss, Guardian, Armor of, yeah, he has, oh my god. Like, for real, bro. So, but Bliss is having fun and enjoying this, while Dormammu is gonna betray a Bliss. Starting to get a little referencey, aren't we here? So yeah, both heroes realize they're not fighting. They're fighting for the good of evil. That's stupid. Sorry. And both decide to team up, which they are super friends now, and they realize that another villain's doing this, and who do they figure out? It's a Bliss. So both heroes have to team up with former allies and their villains, and we can make a lot of references and jokes, and humor, and drama. And sure, why not? This game could be released in Japan too. So after both heroes go go to the fate of the universe, or how do you call it again? Fate of the Earth. Or Mike. For this day, for Fate of the Earth, where they beat Bliss Dormammu, which spoiler alert, Dormammu betrays Bliss and gets his power, turning him into Dormammu, or yeah, I haven't find out a good name for him for emerging villains like Ultron Sigma. Yeah, that's a good name. It was totally not stolen from a game we did first, like Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe. But in defense, I kind of like Ultron Sigma. It was kind of a good name. Dark Khan was actually a pretty good name too. It was actually made up, and they had to think of one too. So after Dormammu turns himself into Dormammu the Armored Guardian, or I have a new name, because I have a new name that I figured out after a few seconds. Dormammu, the Guardian of Destroying. No. Dormammu, Destroyer of Worlds. Or no. Dormammu, the Conqueror. No. Dormammu, the Armored Guardian of all of the entire world, or multiverse if you could count that, because we're gonna include the yeah. So I'm basically telling the entire story mode. Oh no, so spoiler alert. So if you want to make a good game, I feel like you gotta include DLC, because Mortal Kombat NetherRealm once did that with Shao Kahn, and it did pretty well for them. So I feel like if we do this with other DLC characters, it would work fine, which I'm gonna discuss now. In about a few minutes after I'm done explaining story mode. Well, yeah. So after the heroes defeated Dormammu, the Guardian. I forgot the name. Dormammu, the Guardian armor of the entire multiverse. They all realize that his power, that he's too dangerous to be free, and they realize they must lock him away for the greater good. And well, some heroes are confused, Cable has an idea. He's gonna send him back to the beginning, before Earth was made. So leave him there. And double jokes that he won't be able to get out there alive. I think that wasn't a joke. Or be Spider-Man or Captain America. So they all agree and send Dormammu to nowhere before the Earth was made. Sorry if I give you nightmares, everyone. And he vows to get revenge. Next time, maybe in Marvel vs. Capcom 5. They all agree and they say goodbyes to each other. They told them they would meet again, I think. But if you want to make this a big banger, you should make them say their goodbyes, farewells, tell them they don't want to leave each other, and they could visit each other whenever they want to. Which Iron Man has an idea. So he created a portal which they could go to their world, and it won't be destroyed. So yeah, they would live in happy lives, 2 universes living together. And that's how the story mode ended. Story mode ends. No post-credit scene, nothing. Well, if you want to pull a post-credit scene off and make sure that everyone won't return, you can make a post-credit scene like where Dormammu, the Guardian Dormammu, is actually back in the Dark Dimension, and Abyss is actually dead, and Dormammu realizes he fought great. No, wait, I don't have the power again. So Dormammu just was like, okay. So now I don't have the power of the Bliss. I'll just have to do this the hard way then. Kill Doctor Strange still. And that's how the story mode ends. So for the record, now I think about it, maybe you should go out with a big bang. Don't make sure the villain stays dead. And yeah, keep Dormammu alive and keep Bliss dead. Yeah. And I think that's it. Story mode. Sorry if I'm not a good explainer of story mode. So now I discussed story mode. Time to discuss training. Well, it's basically the same, and you can do the same thing with the mechanics by, like Super Smash Bros. Did. Move, attack, jump, kick, or just attack fully. Challenges will be challenges you have to do with each character. In each challenge, you would get a reward, a costume, and a tag. Tournament will be your own little tournament to see who's the best of the best of the best of the best. Which is gonna be amazing. Oh God, sorry. I'm sorry. I have to scratch myself. Mechanic would play the same like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite because that worked so good, and others would return like hyper combos or team combos. Would be so great. Story mode I already discussed. Tutorial will be teaching you how to play the game, how to move. Missions would be what missions you have to do. Consider this to-do list, and with that you could earn an art piece of the cover art of the game, which would be great. Yeah, sorry. Legacy Arcade is the evolution to. Yes, I'm gonna have to include this X-Men versus Street Fighter to Marvel versus Capcom 4. So, if you click on arcade mode, it would be the same but different. The cutscenes would basically be the endings will be basically Street Fighter 5 style. And also the cutscenes would be basically Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and mashed up with Tekken, Street Fighter Cross Tekken together, because I feel like those cinematics work great. And multiplayer battles will be either having you play with a friend or 6 other friends to duke it out. And what's the mood of it? If you could choose how many players you want to do with, or CPUs. So, Marvel vs. Capcom Clash of Superheroes would include one player versus one player. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite would include 2 versus 2 to duke it out. Marvel vs. Capcom 3 would include free v free, and Marvel vs. Capcom 4 would include 4v4. And I feel like this works perfectly because come on, 4v4. Also, the time could go up, like, for real. Sorry, I scratched myself. And also in the mood of it. Okay, never mind. Sorry, give me a second. Okay, sorry. Universe Odyssey is basically like the crypt where you can explore many things inside each different universe, like Avengers Mansion or Asgard or Asgard Bridge or Street Fighter or Arthur as Raph or many other things. Boss rush would be basically battling bosses. Yeah. It'd be basically kind of like arcade mode, but different. I'm not gonna go through all the bosses. Kind of. I don't know many of the bosses, but sorry. And then Heroes and Heroes are it's a mode from Marvel vs. Capcom 3 where you have to battle spirits that was totally not copied from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, which Marvel vs. Capcom 3 already did for the first time. But I feel like this mode should return because, come on, you want to catch those spirits and look at them. Yeah. Sorry, I have to scratch myself. And also for the mood of it, I feel like the main menu from this game should be this. Okay, for the clock tower, or do we have the clock tower? Yeah, the clock tower could be a remix of this, if they could get rights to this music. I don't know, I don't think they will, but this music is perfect. Yeah, this is perfect music. I'm gonna take you for a real ride. The theme to select your characters should return. And the swamp music should return too, because come on, it's perfect. Swing your body. I'm never gonna get that out of my head. And I feel like the main menu for this music, or okay, let's just get over the other modes. Come on. And time trials would be basically time trials. If you haven't seen Marvel vs. Capcom Ultimate, and I haven't seen the game either, we haven't. Give me a second. I have to look this up. You need time trials, time to do, like how much minutes you have to do and how many seconds you have to do. Kind of like that. And that's it. Oh wait, never mind. I have two more modes. Okay, let's get over with settings. Controller, it'll be the same. Controllers, HUD, position, sound, system, team setup, fighter card, language, what kind of language you want the characters to speak, or which characters do you want to speak, like Ryu. You can speak like either different, like Japanese or English if you want to choose. Subtitles, you can use subtitles if you want to know what they're saying and if you miss a word. Icons, it's just you're just gonna change your icons and help. And what do you need help with? How do you play the game? What is this game about? Now we're almost done. We have gallery, and DLC, which there are 12. Not even joking. I literally made 12. Oh god. I have to crack my back. But I didn't. Sorry, I have to look at sorry. Okay, now I'm silence has been over enough. Let's get into gallery. Movie will be basically opening movies and cutscenes of the game. Artwork would be concept art of the characters and what they should have looked like in the game. Sounds would be basically character sounds and acting they make, or unused audio. Unlike the other one, would be voice. And voices would be the actors who played them. Actors who played them, or you can look at trailers, why they picked these actors, or why their voice lines, or some of their unused voice lines. Sounds, they would be basically the same mode, but unlike sounds, voices would just be different. How different, you may ask? Well, yeah, like, remember the unused line I said for sounds? Yeah, I'm putting that in voices now. Bios will be checking their character's history and how they're looking forward now into each series. Like Ryu, from Street Fighter 1 to Street Fighter 5. Same with Spider-Man in his series, but it could we don't know how his comics have been, so I don't know his history, so sorry. Costumes would be about their history, like Injustice Gods Among Us, where they each give us a depth history of their costume and how they be able to wear this costume and why they're wearing this costume. Power abilities would basically give their powers like Mortal Kombat 11, and could be customization too, and you can change your abilities and your ranks. You can basically be like creating your own fighter. Music would be basically the theme. Music would be basically music videos, or music like official Marvel vs. Capcom 4, or a remix like the one I showed you, the Clock Tower one, the Swamp, or the New Age of Heroes electro dubstep, which I'm gonna play for about a few minutes. And character endings and character begins are basically prologies and apologies. I think that didn't make any sense. Would be their beginning and ends. So yeah, I'm gonna have the arcade mode including their beginning and endings. Like they did this once in Street Fighter 4. I feel like I probably liked it. And that's it. Oh wait, we have DLC. If you want to make a good game, you gotta add DLC. And add more characters, and put those characters in story mode, and make sure that everyone is here. Oh, fuck. So yeah. Sorry, I have to stop that, and it's not gonna take you for a real ride. So. Oh, and also the main theme of this game would sound like this. Give me a second. Something like that, like celebrating the anniversary of Marvel vs. Capcom and their history, how long they, yeah. So now let's get the DLC, which, thank God we're getting in here. So now the DLC contains 12 characters, which, I hate to tell you, that's a lot. A lot. So let's get on to Season 1. The characters will be appearing. Mephisto, Black Knight, yes, he's in it's a Marvel comic, and yes, he's not a Fire Emblem character, but they're both separate, so Black Knight Fire Emblem and Black Knight Marvel. Howard the Duck, Crossbones, Elena, Vile, Riku, Rose, and 2 guest characters, Duke Nukem, Mei Xiaoyu. I don't know if I said that name right. No, okay, sorry. So that will be Season 1. And I feel like these stages would work beautiful, but you're probably wondering, Maya has that problem. Yes, I know that problem. Just okay, come on. They got okay. Yes, I know Nukemen, and yeah, I know about those two, Duke and Maya. But come on, we got Dante, Chris, who are from M-rated games. And also, to make sure of it, we have Trent, Trish, Wesker, Morgan, who first of all has reviews for, So why can't we include Maya in there? If I said her name wrong. Like, come on, Morgan and Maya are the same. Like, come on, like, I have proof. Like, if you think I'm, like, being lying, like, Morgan, like, sure, Morgan, look. You see what I'm getting the point of here now, folks? Both have destructor opponent, okay? So, I'm thinking, how about we use this to help us, okay? So, doesn't matter. And Duke Nukem, like, come on, we have like literally Dante, Chris, Wesker. You want me to go on, Joe? Forever, like, come on. So, running my in game one way or another. She is coming to this game one way or another. Like, I know people won't like her, but still. And I had to look it up. I'm thinking that, oh, Morgan and Maya are not the same, but they are the same. Okay, damn it. Sorry. Okay, so, wait, let me get my... Okay, Season 2, Hobgoblin, Drax, Jubilee, Mr. Fantastic, Gravity Beetle, Mena, Armika, Axel, Dark Vader, and Kuyo. Yeah, Dark Vader and Kuyo are guest characters. Kuyo is a guest character from the SNK series, and Dark Vader is from Star Wars. But, like, come on, he's owned by Disney, and Capcom's had a crossover with NSK right once, so why can't he join in? So next, Season 3. And I feel like people are going to be kind of shocked about this. Nebula. Freak. Nebula. Jack-o'-lantern, Human Torch, Man-Thing, Evil Ryu, Blanket. I think if I said my name right, Uni, Fang, and our last two characters, which are an Xbox and PlayStation exclusive, Master Chief and Toro. I know what you're all thinking, but they can be. Yep. Chris, Dante, Trish, Morgan, Wesker, Akuma, Nemesis. You see, Spencer, Leo. You want me to go on? Okay, good. Oh yeah, Laura from Street Fighter 5. Yeah. And Toro, like, come on. When he gets severed, he needs to have those victory quotes where some of the Street Fighter fighters remember him and they realize who they are. And some people, and some Capcom and Marvel characters would call him cute, and others scared, and some of the guest characters that he may be a waste of time, and others are just calling him cute too. Toro's adorable. And as Toro, how would Toro play out? He will play out a PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale. Like, come on, he's Toro. So precious. Why can't you let this cat in? Like, he's a precious little cat. Like, why can't let this cat in? We need Toro. This cat is adorable. Come on, PlayStation. Okay, I'm off topic. Let's get back in. Okay. So, for season 4, Sandman, Lady Deathstrike, Nyok, Lizard, Vega, Lin Kurosa, Balrog, Roach, and our 2 guest characters, again, Jago and Cat. Jago is from the Killer Instinct series, and Cat is from the Gravity Rush series. And this is my biggest surprise. What happened to Cat? Like, we never seen what happened to Cat. I know Gravity Rush fans thinking that they all want to know what happened to Cat. If the Gravity Rush fans are not going to get a Gravity Rush free sequel, well, this is the best we got for you folks. Cat being in this game. Hell, even Cat's canon and could be traveling back, getting back to her world, and we're just making new friends with. Okay, now for season 5. Punisher, the Shocker, Professor X, Dr. Octavius. I'm probably wondering, how would Professor X play? Well, he would be a Magneto type. It would be wrong as a wheelchair. He would basically be a slow character. Zangil, I spelled these. Wait, never mind. Gil, Jack Baker, Zanilax. Look, I didn't spell the name right. Wait. Give me a second. Yep, I think I made another doozy. I let the same character that joined the Marvel vs. Capcom roster join back him in. I'm such bad. So I'm just gonna pretend that it's like another Street Fighter rep. So yeah, and you don't think I'm lying? I have proof. Sorry, I reviewed it Ultra 2. So yeah. Look over here. See, they're the same. So I'm just gonna pretend it's gonna be it's like another rep. Like, just pretend he's not here. He's not like, where is he? Oh, ooh. Like, he's a different character, like, I don't know, like a Darkstalker's character, like, just pretend he's not here. Like Zeke from Street Fighter 5, who's known as Striker. Kiryu. And our 2 guest characters are Batman and Sub-Zero. And you're probably wondering, why did you pick them? Well, one is Marvel had a crossover with DC, and 2, I feel like it would be violent for Sub-Zero to be in here, but he wouldn't be having fatalities or nothing. He would just play as like Sub-Zero in Injustice. Now, Season 6, Wild Thing, Overdrive, Tiana, Silk, Poison, Rufus, Waveman, Bornurix, and our 2 guest characters, Wonder Woman and Cassie Cage. Yeah, come on, gotta give some, because, look, first of all, you're probably wondering, why are you putting so many girl characters? Well, for one, I feel like for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, they added less girls. For 2, they slightly did that well. For 3, they were going well until Infinite didn't hold it together that much. So, let's get into Season 7. Craven, Firestar, Shadowcat, Hydro-Man, Karen, Birdie, Cat from Breath of the Fire 2, Sexy Salva, and Aladdin and Sora. Disney characters. Yeah. Season 8. Shang-Chi, Ant-Man, King the Conqueror, Adam Warlock, Ryu, Breath of the Fire, Nelka, June, sorry if I've been drawing my sloppy word, June, Starter, Mega Man Gunvolt, Oswald, and Aqua. Again, DLC characters. Season 9, Karanka, I said Karana, Jessica Jones, I did the same mistake again. I put Nebula to this Nebula. Why? Who knows? I'm just gonna remove her and put another character in. Like, I don't know. Like, pretend she just... Yeah, just... I don't know. Like, what the heck, bro? I'm sorry if I'm being quiet. I gotta search for another character. Like, Wait, give me a second. I got... Yeah, so for the next character I'm gonna add is Yondu. Probably wondering why. Well, I accidentally added another Nebula. Good job, Bendy. Ow, I actually hit myself by accident. So, yeah, Yondu would be in here. And yeah. White Tiger, Duo, Tiefna, Lord, Energard, Wang Chun, and our two guest characters are basically Namco Biomedic characters. I forgot their names. Wait, never mind, I didn't forget their names. Jin Mishima, and Xiaoyu. Yeah, come on. Come on, let's just get to season 10. Let's get this over with. Frick, I made the same mistake again. For season 9, I'm actually adding Venom Spider-Man because I accidentally added Yondu. I check those duplicates next time. Stupid me. Okay, so Yondu, Cloak and Dagger, Mockingbird, Rhino, Burn Dixrix, sorry if I accidentally erased half of it, Neo Tiger, Rollin, from Soldier from Street Fighter, I forgot, sorry, Sonic, Mario, Pac-Man, they would all be guest characters, sorry, Abomination, Enchantress, Domino, Lockjaw, Nero, Colin, Hugo, Owen, Brooklyn, Almond, and Juliet. Oh, why are you adding a Nintendo character in after? Well, she would play basically like a Phoenix, right? Emily, I think that's how you say your name, right? And for season 12. Oh god, this is almost it. Emma Frost, Dazzler, Valkyrie, Scorpion, not the Mortal Kombat version, Sagat, Slashman, Dimitri, Magic Man, Tifa, Peach, yeah, and that's all. Thanks for watching. Have a good night.